Hey guys, this is Kareem from Backwards Gaming, and I am coming back to you with the Browns franchise part 2. And in this, I will show you what roster moves I've made while I was off the air, and I will also show you preseason week 1. So the changes we made was at backup left outside linebacker, we had Quentin Groves, who's 30 years old, 82 overall. We traded him to the Chicago Bears for a second pick next year, along with our 7th and 6th from 2 years from now. We also acquired right guard Brandon Moore from free agency, and we also got Antonio Richardson to back up Joe Thomas if anything were to happen to him. All in all, nothing else changed, nothing big. I made a couple of cuts in the secondary, so we only have 5 corners instead of 8 this time. And without further ado, I'm going to show you preseason week 1 with Johnny Manziel against the Rams. The thing that's going to be interesting here is seeing Michael Sam, the first openly gay NFL player to play, and I think that it's a big step for the NFL because maybe more players will come out that they're gay, and more people will feel comfortable in the locker rooms. Because right now, with Michael Sam opening up, there may be some consequences to that. Just the fact is, some players may feel that other players in the locker room might be gay, and they may think other feelings toward that person, because you never know, because some people can show like feminine moods, and that could trigger something. But I honestly think that Michael Sam will be a good NFL player and that he will do well in the NFL. Maybe a Hall of Famer, but I guess that's pushing it for a 7th round pick. I think all in all the Rams had a great draft. They picked up key pieces to protect Sam Bradford, and they have a defense now with Aaron Donald that can easily stop the run and the pass if they wanted to, and that will be the key to success here. We're just going to skip the intro here because the preseason really not that interesting. It's not like a primetime game or anything. So there's Johnny Manziel at the head. We will like to kick. We'll see how our defense will do.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with
Rams will like to defend left.
Under the lights tonight. Going prime time. No one likes being in prime time more.
And Billy Cundiff with the kickoff. As I said, I don't know how long Billy Cundiff would be a Cleveland Brown. And there's Joyner, the newly acquired Joyner on the Rams. And he is tackled at the 26. And I want you guys to leave in the comments, should I relocate or remake the Browns Stadium? Or should I just stay how it is and keep everything in Cleveland? There's Sam Bradford, whose season ended very early in last year due to a back injury, which sidelined him the rest of the season. I believe if Sam Bradford stayed in last year, they could have maybe made the playoffs at a better record, but you never know how injuries pan out. So it's 2nd and 6 right now. The Browns are going to send a blitz. Oh, and Zach Stacy shoves over the defender, and he gets stopped for a gain of 0.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted
head to a cover 3
to make plays in the running and passing games. The defense looking for one more stop here.
Sam Bradford steps back, fires, finds a wide open Tavon Austin over the middle, and Gibson's there with the tackle. 24-yard reception. Tavon Austin's also going to be a big playmaker. He's smaller. He's hard to grasp than a bigger receiver. It's easier to get your hands on. So trying to stop him today will be interesting. We're mostly going to run man coverage because that's what Joe Hayden and Justin Gilbert special at. Sam Bradford has all the time in the world to fire, and he finds Dustin Keller over the middle for a gain of 22. So right now our defense is getting burned.
On a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator and you come right out and it works. Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence.
And we're going to send a Sam Mike Too Strong after seeing what they're coming out with.
What's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller.
It looks like it's going to be a run to the left, but it could be a counter to the right, depending on how the Rams want to do this. And it will be to the right. And Zach Stacy is stopped in the backfield by Carlos Dansby for 2nd and 12.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Browns at their side of the field on their 26, trying to stop the Rams from driving here.
That leads us to 2nd down.
Fires over the middle, and Tavon Austin drops it
But the hit jars
That is
the
great
ball
coverage by the
loose.
linebacker there.
That was
I
a big
couldn't
hit by
do
the
it any better
defender that
myself.
time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what. I guarantee
It seems like the
next time he
Rams
goes
are a
over
little
the
bit
middle,
pass happy
he'll
down the
be
middle,
looking for
so
that defender.
we'll get a zone right there, and the rest will be man.
It'll be third down.
Kind of like a 3-4 look.
Bradford's gonna take it
As I
from
said,
the
they
gun.
went right down the middle. It's 4th and 6 now for the Rams.
Snatches it.
They have to kick the field goal.
Defensive coordinators love
So
this
it looks like
situation,
a
don't they?
good preseason
Third
stop
and long,
for
they
the
can do
Browns
just
with this
about
highly
anything.
explosive
It's
Rams
gonna work,
offense.
and they stop the offense
And
that
I
time.
think the Rams could be as good as they were before, like the greatest show on turf with
And the kick
Marshall
is
Faulk.
good for three. Rams ready to boot the football down
And
the field.
the Browns will get the ball for the first time today. Justin Gilbert will take a touchback.
Signaling for fair catch. And a touchback.
And you guys will finally
So
get
the
to see
rookie
Johnny
quarterback
Manziel in a
will take
Browns
the
uniform.
field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's
And this
enough
is his
to
first
help him
play
feel more comfortable.
in a
And I
NFL
think he plays
jersey.
better. He should do well here today.
Scoring signal's over.
From the gun.
Fires, and he is intercepted by
A takeaway.
Ogletree. Alec Ogletree. Bad throw by Manziel.
Nowadays, your linebackers, they gotta be able to do
That'll be
everything.
fine.
They gotta
Our
be
defense
big
could get
enough
the
to
stop
in there
here.
and stop the run. And also,
Another thing that Johnny
athletic
Manziel that I
enough
really don't
to
like
be able
about
to
that they
get
did to his
position
ring is
and make an
his
interception.
short
Good job,
accuracy is very low for some
Sam
reason,
Bradford will
which
be
I
under
might end up
center.
getting fixed
Obvious
and getting the
running
rosters
play
updated.
here out of the strong
That could have
eye.
been due to that interception because
Nothing
the way the guy
fancy
was cutting
about
across,
but
that
it's
could have been a
good
catch,
run,
but
gets
you
a
never know
first
what can
down.
happen.
Now
It's
the
a first down for
offense
the
has
Rams.
3 more chances.
First down here after the run. They send the
tight end in motion. There's many receivers, and Tavon Austin gets into the end zone with a touchdown.
Puts up 6.
Nothing
Rams
like
take a
having
10-0 lead.
quarterback who has
As I said,
good
this is a
arm
highly
who
explosive Rams
can just
offense. This is
fire
not like
that
the Rams of
football
last
to
year.
tight
Everybody's
spots.
healthy.
And then
There's
it helps
all
with
the
the
new draft
receiver.
picks they have on their team, like
Got
Aaron
the
Donald,
talent
Michael
and the
Sam.
courage to go
We
in
might
there
get to
and
see
make
Michael
that
Sam a
tough
little bit
catch.
later because he's the backup right now, I believe, on the Rams.
The Rams defense will be ready to come back out in a moment.
And here comes the
The
kickoff.
offense
This
making
is Justin
sure their
Gilbert.
efforts weren't wasted on the last drive.
He's going to take this one out of the end zone this
Making good
time.
on the interception and putting
Breaks to the
points on
outside.
the
Justin
scoreboard.
Gilbert to the sideline. He's going. And he is stopped at the 50.
This is a big
Great
time
return for the Browns here.
Well, a lot of good things happen on
As I was
both
saying,
sides
we're
of
looking
the
for a
football
permanent
this time.
kick
How
and punt
about that
returner.
return?
And it looks like Justin Gilbert might find a way onto that special teams role. And Johnny Manziel runs this to play action.
Play action fake. Looking
Scrambles
to
back.
throw.
Scrambles away. Johnny Manziel gets away.
Scrambling down.
And he has the first down.
Got some
Scrambling.
daylight.
Johnny Manziel, that's how he makes plays explosively with his feet. The only thing I have a problem with Johnny Manziel is he doesn't protect his body. That's why his injury risk is a little bit higher on Madden now. And that could be a problem this year. So give a handoff to Ben Tate, and he is stopped in the backfield for a gain of nothing.
Tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. Here's the starting offense.
And Johnny Manziel
Receiving core.
coming out
They
for a
can be
2nd and 10
so
at the
dangerous in a
Rams
game like
39.
this. The defense
Take a
comes
play
out
action
in the nickel. 2nd and 10.
for a man over the middle.
Fake. Going
And that is
across the
deflected
middle. Gets a
by
handle
number
that
24
one to
of the
knock it
Rams.
away.
3rd
One
and 10.
player to keep an eye on with this starting defensive unit is rookie Alec Ogletree.
As I said, they have many explosive playmakers on that offense right now. And I think it can go either way, and that was just a bad pass by Johnny Manziel on 4th and 10. And it's a 56-yard field goal. You know what? It's preseason. Let's see how Billy Cundiff's leg holds up.
And now getting set.
And here comes the kick. Billy Cundiff, it's up, and it is no good. Billy Cundiff just doesn't have the kick power to do it. I just wanted to try to see if he could possibly make it. But, you know, since the preseason, this really doesn't matter. So, the Rams get it to 46.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50.
And here comes the rush. And Zach Stacy manages to get away with a spin move there. 2nd and 3 for the Rams.
Well, but it's an obvious passing situation.
I like coming out in the 4-man rush and the rest of man coverage so I can audible to other zone coverages if I need to. Faster that way. I just find it easier. See right there. And Trey Mason fumbles. That was a crazy play. That could have been a huge turnover for us, but I guess fate doesn't want to shine the Browns' way. So the Browns will be sending a blitz on 3rd and 7, trying to pressure Sam Bradford. The screen. Sam Bradford gets hit.
Set up
And Zach
screen.
Stacy is stopped at the 50.
Bring him down.
As the time ticks down in the first, the Rams lead the Browns 10-0 heading into the second.
That will bring us to the end of the first quarter here in Cleveland. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second.
And the Rams will punt on 4th and 7. Which, the Browns defense is holding up great right now. It's just, I want to see how the offense turns out. Really, the only two big playmakers we have is Jordan Cameron and Josh Gordon on our defense. And I might want to sign some playmakers for agency, but I think I'm just going to stick with the squad I have now. Well, that's the last we've seen Johnny Manziel. We will see Brian Hoyer now. See our backups. Brian Hoyer takes the snap. Looking for a man. Sees nobody. Oh, and he found a wide open Y. Jordan Cameron, and he can't make the catch. That's the thing that the Browns receivers have to work on. They have to work on catching in traffic. Okay, we're going to work on a screen here. Pass to Lewis. Cuts in, cuts back, and he is down the sideline. And he has a first down for a gain of 32.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it.
It's first and 10 at the 48. Brian Hoyer play action. Brian Hoyer goes down with the sack, trying to avoid that. The offensive line. Oh, and it's the first sack by Michael Sam. It's interesting. The first. So, as you see, Michael Sam in this game, even though he's a 7th round pick, he's a 75 overall, and he's got some nice pass rushing skills. With a player of his caliber, I think teams have shied away from him this early in the draft because of his sexuality. And I think he's an all-around playmaker, and I don't think that should affect whether or not he gets drafted high or low. I think he should have been drafted the least in the 4th round, the latest in the 6th. But him falling to the 7th, I just think was a shame. And as he finds a wide open Jordan Cameron down the middle of the field. Sorry, interrupting my conversation about Michael Sam. Michael Sam is a great pass rusher. I think the Rams will be using him a lot to rush the passer, but I guess he's not a 3-down player, but I guess a 1 or 2-down player, just for like blitzes or if they're sending the rush in a specific way. So it all depends on how the Rams want to run their defense. Jeff Fisher, I've heard, has been experimenting with a 3-4 instead of a 4-3 with Michael Brockers. But now with Aaron Donald, I think they're going to run a 4-3 just to have both of those on the field and having Michael Sam on the outside with the pressure. And Hoyer is sacked instantly after the play action by Robert Quinn.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
We'll go with an inside handoff to Lewis. I said, Brian Hoyer's not a bad quarterback. If Johnny Manziel doesn't pan out for us this season, I will still keep him. I will still start him in our second season. But if he doesn't perform in our second season the way I hope he will, Brian Hoyer may be a good option if I can groom him to be a good quarterback. If I can't, I'll just look for the draft to get a new guy. It's a play action here. And he's instantly sacked again. Robert Quinn with his second sack. So the Browns come out for a 43-yard field goal. Billy Cundiff is up with the kick, and it is good. The Browns get their first points of the game off a field goal.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things can go wrong.
So the kickoff by Billy Cundiff. Like I said, I want somebody who's got a bigger boot, like Justin Tucker or the Rams kicker Greg Zuerlein. They have great kick power, accuracy. And looking for those type of players, I really don't want much of an accurate kicker because I'm pretty sure I can make those field goals pretty accurately myself, timing the wind and everything. And here comes the Rams defense out in the field again. Cooks in motion.
Tight end position to the slot. Dropping back 3.
And they have the first down. Another thing I find interesting about the Rams is that they do not have, the way to put this, a great blocker at tight end. I know Jared Cook's is a fast, good tight end, but they need a solidified blocker. That's why I think they should have went in with the draft. They should have picked a nice blocking tight end somewhere in those late rounds because tight ends that can block, they're like offensive linemen basically, easier to find in the draft. that can play that tight end position and catch sometimes too. But if the Rams don't feel like doing that, then that's on them. And we will now see Morris, newly acquired, that the Rams drafted.
Brings it in. That's a
It's a gain of 8.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the open guy short.
After not going a quarterback in the second or third round, I didn't really think the Rams were going to go quarterback, but I guess they were looking at a good backup for Sam Bradford after the atrocity that was Kellen Clemens last year. And Jared Cook is wide open, and Aubrey can't make the tackle, but number 59 does.
Good job by the receiver that time, getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Here comes a 1st and 10 at the Browns 15.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
And the Browns find a wide open Keller, and Keller is down to the 1-yard line. Here comes the defense for the Browns. This could be either a Rams touchdown or a Rams field goal, depending on how a stop works here. So I'm going to try something that I haven't tried before. I'm going to engage A, send them all down the middle. If this ends up being a pass, this could be really bad for us.
That reception gave them the first down.
Just a hope. It looks like there's going to be a run to the left, and it is. And he is not stopped. Mason is into the S zone. Touchdown Rams as they take a 17-3 lead with 50 seconds to play. Right now, Browns will be looking for a touchdown. Try to put them down by 7 going into the half, which they would receive the ball in the third. This Travaris Benjamin taking the kickoff. He cuts back in, and he's to the 27. I think we have a lot of capable kick returners on our team, and that everything is panning out well. I just want to see more production from the offense. We need more first downs. We need to move the ball more, extend the chains, because our time of possession is very low in this game. And Smith can't make the catch. As I said, catching in traffic, big thing you need in the NFL. There are new penalties to protect the passer, but still, you have to make those catches no matter what.
Lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
And Hoyer launches it deep to Bente, and he drops the football.
Well, for some reason,
it's a 3rd and 10 now.
To keep trying to go deep down the field against his cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath.
36 seconds left. Browns still have all 3 of their timeouts. Try to get a first down here, extend the drive.
To a receiver in the slot. 3rd and 10.
Here it comes, Smith.
And he holds
4th and 5. Timeout Rams. Said this is the preseason. 4th and 5. We're not having that much success, so we're going to go for it.
Forget the punter. Let's go for it. Says the
Here come the Browns. This is either devastatingly or good for us. And here it comes. And a wide open RB. And here comes Jordan Cameron, wide open. He's down. That was a great catch. Down to the 25. Timeout Browns. It was a great play. We're in Rams territory. The worst thing that can happen is a field goal now. Or even worse, an interception. Brian Hoyer lines up. 19 seconds left. Play action. And he finds Greg Little, and he drops the wide open football in the end zone. Those have to be caught. I'm sorry, but those have to be caught, Greg Little, if you want to stay on this team. There's still a lot of able-bodied receivers that I can trade for. I do have a lot of draft picks next year. That catch just has to be made. And Greg Little, wide open, finally makes a catch. Timeout Browns with 6 seconds. We have 1 timeout left. We can run 1 more play at best. We're at the 6. We're going for a touchdown here. And here it goes. And it's almost intercepted with 4 seconds left. We're going to go for it again and try to get this first down. It's me a quick pass, try to get it off as fast as I can. Fired, and it is blocked with 2 seconds left. Try to get off so I can at least try to have one more chance at play, but it looks like we'll be kicking the field goal with Billy Cundiff. And the kick is up, and it is good. Rams lead 17-6 going into half, leading by 11.
The offensive linemen stay engaged with the defensive players when you're engaged.
So, we're in the 3rd quarter now, and we receive the ball. The Rams kick off. So, a little bit of a shaky first half, only scoring 2 field goals, and the Rams scoring 2 touchdowns and a field goal. We just need to do a better job of containing the receivers and getting our offense going, because without our offense, really, just going to be a long, soggy day if we can't score anything. Just relying on our defense. Defense is going to get tired of being on the field so much. And that's a nice catch by Smith. As I was continuing, Brian Hoyer might, in fact, if you guys don't want Johnny Manziel starting in week 1, Brian Hoyer might be the starter. He's playing really well, and he almost gets sacked right there. Fires to Jordan Cameron, he tiptoes at the sideline, 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
And here comes something we haven't did in a while. We're going to run the football. Really, the Browns, I think, wanted the running approach in the beginning when they were trying to go. When they drafted Trent Richardson, but that wasn't going to happen. I'm just going to check the depth chart because I want to see the rookie the Rams drafted. I don't know if he was out there. Terrence West, who was just taking the handoff. Put him there. And I'm going to put in Terrence West because I don't think he'll get a chance to come into this game. So he'll come in for this quarter and then I'll switch him back. Let's see what Terrence West can do in this offense. It's a read. Terrence West takes the football. Breaks to the outside. He's got the first down and more. Rush of 11. You see, honestly, I think the job, even though it's a 67 to an 82 difference, it can be between West and Ben Tate, who's going to be a starter. I think if West plays well in his preseason, he might get the starting job, and he just misses, and it's another first down for West. He's rushing the football effectively on this Rams defense. And we haven't seen Michael Sam at all yet since his sack in the 2nd quarter. The Browns are driving. Handoff to Terrence West again. He goes to the outside, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. This kid is just amazing.
When you're behind in the football game,
and the PAT is up, and it is good. Rams lead by 4 as this lead is cut.
Show some patience.
That's just an explosive play right there. 3 first downs in a row that led to a touchdown. That's the offense we need. If that's the results we're going to get from Terrence West, he might be our opening day starter.
Not able to kick it into second gear as he's taken down after a return of about 20.
So we come out here on the Rams' first drive of this quarter. As I said, it really doesn't matter if we win or lose this game. I just want to see how our team plays. Mingo coming in.
To now a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10.
Oh, Trey Mason doing work now on our defense. First down. He's got 2 rushes for 11 yards tonight now.
Play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the 2nd half, and they're moving.
And I also want to see some of the backup linebackers that we have at middle because Carlos Dansby ain't going to be here for a while. He's getting old, and I'm going to need to see if I'm going to need to get a new guy. It looks like the Rams have gone offsides. That'll be a penalty for 5. Yep, it is a false start, actually. Okay, it's 1st and 15 now. We can relax the coverage. This could either be a run, so it's audible to the zone. A little bit back. Comes a snap by the Rams. It's fired. Justin Keller's got the reception. It's a 2nd and 6 for the Rams coming up.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone.
2nd and 6 now. Trey Mason lining up in the backfield. I just worried about his speed. Even though he didn't run that fast of a 40, he still got that acceleration that can burst him down the sideline for a touchdown.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense.
Send a blitz. Trey Mason is, oh, he broke 2 tackles in this. Stopped by Desire. We're on to cover 3.
Cooks playing out of position in the backfield here.
And Trey Mason is just pushing defenders as he's gaining more and more yards. It's 3rd and 5 and they're at the 50. This is where the stop's going to need to happen because if the Rams get into our territory, they'll be able to kick a field goal because Greg Zerline just has a monster of a leg. As soon as he gets to the 40, that's it. He's able to kick it. It's 3rd and 5. It's wide open in the middle, and Jared Cook has the football. They are in field goal range now. Stephon Morris has a 100% completion rating up for 106 passing yards.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose.
So we're going to need to start getting some pressure. We're going to try to send the blitz this time. Audible at the last second, and he's almost sacked, and Jared Cook is out of bounds for a 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense
Time is ticking down to third. Less than 45 seconds left to play.
Bailey's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Snaps called. Great coverage, and it's still Stedman Bailey, another rising star on the Rams, finds the reception.
This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
The Browns just need to calm down, try to get the stop here. Cannot allow a touchdown here. Just got a touchdown back. We just can't get up another one.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
This looks like that'll be the last play of the quarter. And the ball is thrown up, and it is out of bounds. We'll have 2nd and 10 in Browns territory coming into the 4th.
15 minutes to go. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter.
So 7 minutes in the 4th. That's all we have for time. If we can try to hold them from a touchdown here and only get a field goal, that'd be great. Looks like it'll be a handoff to Trey Mason to the left side. Everybody gets blocked up there, and Trey looks like, yep, he has the first down to the 1.
Well, when you get tackled inside the 5-yard line like that, there's so few options for the offense. Are they going to be strong enough now to push it in? We'll find out.
We're going to see if they can get into the end zone here. This could be a draw or a pass. This could be anything here. The Browns just going to have to watch it. It is a pass. And Morris finds Stedman Bailey in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Rams. As they get the touchdown we scored last quarter back.
A lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense,
they lead by 11 again.
Very deceptive. They throw the football and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Rams ready to
and the Rams kick off. Travaris Benjamin gets the football. Makes a little cut, and he's down at the 27. Brian Hoyer comes back out to try to lead this Browns team down the field. So most likely we're going to look for passing on this drive. Just try to get down the field, score a touchdown. That's basically what we're looking for. And Smith gets the first down on a deep pass down the middle.
How do you stop these receivers?
Going to call quick plays and audible to what we need. We just can't take time looking at plays to run. We're just going to have to improvise here, trying to get these plays done because the Rams take their time when they're driving. Fires to Ben Tate out of the backfield, and it's a 2nd and 3 coming up for the Browns here in Rams territory.
They'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this.
And here come the Browns.
When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
2nd down, 3 to go.
He fires to West, and they have a first down. 5 minutes left to play in the quarter.
I've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
Under 4:40 left to play.
Takes a running back
Take the snap.
But this time lined up as a receiver in the
Brian Hoyer snuffed that pocket and just has to throw it away. 4:31 left to play.
Too much pressure on the
As I say, we just have to call quick plays and improvise as we go. Brian Hoyer just have to have full trust in our backup quarterback right now to win this game for us.
We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line.
And they find Jordan Cameron, touchdown in the end zone. He was wide open. I don't know. Just give the Rams defense a pillow because they just fell asleep. And that is an exciting play for the Browns as they're only down by 4 again. I was debating whether to go for 2 there, but I think we have enough time on the clock to stop the Rams and get the football back. Billy Cundiff kicks off. He's down to Givens. And Whitner makes the tackle after he gets to the 28. This is where the Browns need to stop. The best they can give up is a field goal here. Try to send us into overtime.
There's a lot of extra weight out
so let's see if the Browns can get the stop here.
1st and 10.
Off to Trey Mason, and he is stopped only for a gain of 1.
Out to the 28-yard line.
The Browns here need to stop bad. Their defense just needs to step up. It's 2nd and 9 now. If this is the opportunity we're going to get, this is the best one we're going to get all game. Trey Mason gets the handoff, and he is dropped in the backfield. It's a 3rd and 11 after a loss of 2.
That time, the defense gets the tackle.
And here's the big 3rd and 11. Can the Browns get the stop they need here?
When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play. Don't waste one.
And they make the throw, and Keller has the first down. That is just a heartbreaking pass for the Rams, as he's been accurate all day today. Morris is just firing bullets downfield on us. Another third down conversion for the Rams. They're just having it all day today.
Needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance.
2:42 left to play as they're trying to run clock. It's a handoff to Trey Mason, and he is stopped. We will call a timeout here.
The defensive captain looks over and signals an immediate timeout.
Second and 6. We need to stop here. This is now or never. This looks like what it's coming down to.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out.
And Morris passes, and it is deflected away. It's a 3rd and 6. This is where the defense is going to need to step up. 3rd and 6. The Browns need to stop right here. Now or never. Final play.
He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
And here it comes. Morris. It's Stedman Bailey. It's 4th and 1. He cannot get the extra yardage, and the Rams have to punt. Along with him stepping out of bounds, give the Browns even more time.
Play field position, make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
In the Rams punt. That's going to go back into the end zone for a touchback. So the drive will start at the 20 with 2:19 to go.
That's a touchback.
As I said, we have to play quick football to go down there and score.
We'll come to the line. Still a very close game.
I mean, no mistakes, no errors. This is our only chance to score. No interceptions, no mistakes. And as Brian Hoyer is pressured, he cannot get the pass off to the receiver.
Terrible throw by the quarterback.
As I said, we need to hurry up, get down the field, and try to get first downs.
These guys need to make something happen on offense. The time beginning to run out.
2nd and 10 currently. Fires to Jordan Cameron, and it's caught first down to the 44.
And they bring it down at the
As that catch will take us down to the 2-minute warning. We are down at our own 46 with 2 minutes remaining, down by 4. Can the Browns lead a comeback here?
The double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders.
I'm tempted right now to put in Johnny Manziel, but I'm going to trust my backup quarterback here. Brian Hoyer steps back in the pocket. Fires to Cameron, and he is stopped for a gain of nothing.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses,
big plays need to be made here. There cannot be a stop. We'll never get a chance again this game. Only 2 timeouts remaining. And if Hoyer is rushing, he is sacked. It's a 3rd and 18. This is the biggest 3rd down of the game for the Browns here.
Of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfy.
Under a minute 30 left to play. Browns at their own 36.
Come to the line of scrimmage with
they have 2 timeouts left. He fires to Brendan, and it is intercepted by Gaines as they're trying to go to Ben Tate, and that could be the ball game.
What a terrible job by the quarterback.
The Browns have fought hard all day. They need to stop here. They have 2 timeouts still. They can still try to get the ball back here. Said mistakes have been made by the Browns. And Trey Mason, timeout Browns. If we don't get the stop here, this game is just over and they can run down the clock. Second and 4 right now, the Rams. Here comes the play. And Trey Mason is stopped in the backfield, 3rd and 5. Here comes the timeout by the Browns. Here come another big 3rd down. If they can get a stop here, if they do pass and they can get a stop here, this is a big play right now for the Browns. And they will hand off. And he is stopped. The 48. The Browns will have another chance at the end zone.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good.
As they run as much clock down as they can, the Browns will hopelessly wait to try to get the football back and win this game. It would be a miracle if the Browns win this game. They played hard all day today, down by 4 to the Rams in the 4th. We less than 30 seconds left to play on the clock once we get the football back. We're going to be in and out, fast plays, deep passes. We don't know what's going to happen. And here comes the punt by Hecker. And the ball will Bounce to the back of the end zone. Touchback. 19 seconds left to play.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Big play right now. Big play. Here come the Browns. They need a big play down the field now.
On the way. Out of the shotgun formation.
They fire to Jordan Cameron,
Launching it
and he makes the catch. They need to hurry up to the line. They have 10 seconds left. They need to hurry down to the line. This is going to be the last play of the game. If they can make it to the line. Ryan Hoyer. Can he get the football off? And he gets the football off.
The offense is set at the line.
He fires deep to Jordan Cameron, and that's an overthrow. That's the game. If he didn't overthrow Jordan Cameron, that would have been a touchdown, and we could have won the game. Hoyer overthrows him, and I bet you that'll be on Come On Man tomorrow morning. It is a heartbreaking loss to the Browns. It's only the preseason, though. We can work on this. Just learning now the weaknesses and strengths of our team. We got to see how Johnny Manziel played. Only threw an interception. Not bad. Had some nice passes today. Robert Quinn, 4 tackles and 2 sacks. We need to work on our offensive line play. There was just too many big sacks given up this game. Too many interceptions as well. We need to focus on accuracy and focus on our offensive line. Overall, I liked our defense, how they played. We had a chance today. Jordan Cameron was wide open deep, and he just overthrew him. If he didn't overthrow him, that would have been a touchdown. The game would have been ours. We tried. And I will see you next episode for preseason week 2. And those are the stats.